Yo, what's good with y'all, man? We got how a track star became the Seahawks secret weapon, bro. As y'all know, that boy Rashid Shaheed, he been going crazy, bro. That one trade that they made in the middle of the season, or I don't know if it was the beginning or the middle. It was the beginning. He came over there, but hey, that was a good trade. It came out good. He been making an impact in all these games. Regardless of if he don't get the ball enough, he's making an impact, bro. Special teams, offense, he doing something, bro. So he went from a losing Saints team to a Super Bowl contending Seahawks team.
What happens when you put a track star in?
So hey, Seahawks fans, y'all got y'all one. I don't know, cause I think he on a 1 year contract, so I don't know if y'all gonna keep him. But man, cause y'all still got Torrey Horton, right? 95 yards to the crib.
21 mph.
Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all almost at 500 subs. And he was wearing number 89.
Here's the crazy thing. Nobody drafted
Is that his first year?
even after leaving college with 5,478 all-purpose yards and the FCS record. Now he's
So he was like in one of them like low key colleges, like non-D1, like JUCO probably.
Turn into the most dangerous weapons in the NFL. That answer starts in San Diego. In the Shaheed household, speed wasn't something you trained for later. It was something you were born into.
Oh yeah, he got straight track at least in this film.
A track background, who we all love the sport, and born to run.
Rashid was born in
Yup,
Phoenix.
I already know how he
grew up
is.
in San Diego, surrounded by track bloodlines that made fast feel normal. His dad was a sprinter at Arizona State. His mom ran the 400-meter hurdles at San Diego State. His sisters, elite sprinters too. So when Rashid started,
yeah, they all just got it.
Nobody acted shocked. They'd seen it before.
So we kind of figured, hey, we might have a runner on our hand.
Little Rashid, toddler-sized, putting on a helmet at home, stuffing socks under his shirt like shoulder pads, and sprinting through the house like it was all.
But how did he get these videos?
Back
Like
then,
what?
He didn't play football. He moved like football. Quick decisions, sharp angles, gone before you could touch him. By the time he got to Mount Carmel High School in San Diego, he wasn't choosing between track and football. He was dominating both. On the track, he's winning section titles in the 200 and 400.
I'm surprised he grew to 6 foot.
400, around 48.5
He looks
seconds.
smaller.
The kind of time that turns heads before you even say his name. On the field, he's doing.
He must have had a crazy
what he's
growth
done,
spurt or
turning
something.
touches into escape acts. He stacked 3,748
In high school,
yards and 24 total touchdowns. And then comes the moment that basically defines his whole story. Senior year, he sits down with his parents and he cries because he knows what they know. Track is the clean path, but Rashid tells them he wants football anyway.
Why did you choose football?
I felt like I was always better at it. I felt like track was just kind of a thing to help me get better at football.
It is a fact, bro. I feel like every athlete, especially in football, they should run track. Like it's a especially if you skill position, you should run track. Like it's not even a question. That's definitely what you should be in.
To crown him. The track world, that door was open. Rashid had options, just not the ones people assume.
I mean, we have letters from Yale, we have letters from Harvard.
In track, he's got real interest, including USC. That's the shiny path, the logo, the facilities, the fast lane to recognition. In football, he had one scholarship offer, one, Weber State. And that matters because it tells you how the football world saw him. Maybe he's fast, but is he a real football player? Rashid's parents had lived the track world. They understood how real that USC opportunity was. But Rashid wasn't chasing the cleanest route. He was chasing the one that felt like him. So he turns down the safer choice and takes the only football door that's open.
I just knew football was always going to.
That's crazy though, how that worked, man. Played at Weber State. Went to the Saints.
And from the outside, it looks insane. A kid with a legit track future chooses the smallest football lane possible because he believed his speed wasn't meant for a stopwatch. It was meant for a scoreboard. And the wild part is,
hey, they jerseys wasn't that bad. It kind of like that one school off Last Chance U. Them black jerseys they had.
Early in his freshman year at Weber State, they play Cal, a Pac-12 team with bigger bodies, bigger recruits, and the
hey, that boy, if he get a kickoff return touchdown in the Super Bowl,
Rashid put up
that'd be so crazy.
receiving yards and ripped off a 55-yard touchdown. That's the moment the story changes.
Rashid, the first Wildcat to.
I really wonder what how his parents came up with Rashid Shaheed. You ain't never heard nobody with no like. No, I ain't never heard nobody with no two first names like that.
He did receive national recognition from Stats Perform as well, in addition to conference recognition since 2016.
Well, obviously that's their last name, right? So their last name is Shaheed, but they made it like to where his first name, his last name wrong.
Glitch, receiver, returner, jet sweep threat. The guy who can touch the ball 6 times and still feel like he scored twice.
Jet
He wasn't
sweep.
built like the
Kind of like a
prototype.
gadget.
He didn't play like a gadget either. He played like a primary threat who just happened to be invisible to most of the country. Rashid's college career is basically 2 stories happening at the same time.
Hey.
One is pure production. Numbers so loud, they should have forced the football world to pay attention.
He's off to the races, Rashid Shaheed, 100 yards.
And that's another thing that's going on, kind of like at the little Senior Bowl games. It's like a D3 wide receiver going crazy, getting that recognition, and going to get some D1 players. But yeah, he got the natural stride like we're running.
All-American. And in the one category that screams NFL field flipper, he does something that's almost impossible. He sets the FCS record with 7 kickoff return touchdowns.
You made NCAA history with your 7th career kickoff return for a touchdown against Idaho State.
7. That's not good returner. That's teams stopped kicking to him and changed their entire special teams plan. And still, because of the system, there's this
He got a little sound effect, but yeah, that boy's sliding though.
His coaches admitted it later. They should have gotten him the ball more, but Weber State leaned run heavy. So even while he's breaking records, there's a hidden frustration in the story. What if he had been...
They had my boy wearing number 89 at the Saints.
But that's only half the equation, because the second story is the one that explains why the NFL kept hesitating. In 2019, Rashid tears his ACL. He battles back. He keeps producing. And then in his senior finale, right when he's supposed to be cashing out on everything he built, he suffers another major knee.
It's crazy how, like, bro, when I played, I guess because I was younger, but I ain't know nothing about no ACL, bro. Now that's the main thing that you see people breaking or tearing. They tearing that ACL so easily.
MCL involved. So now scouts aren't just evaluating speed and production. They're evaluating a question. Is he electric or is he fragile? And that question follows him into the one moment every player dreams about. Because when the draft comes, teams don't draft potential. They draft certainty. And for Rashid Shaheed, draft weekend wasn't a celebration. It was 32 teams looking at 7 return touchdowns, thousands of yards, and still deciding they'd rather bet on someone else. 2 ACL tears hanging over every evaluation like a warning label. But here's what matters. He wasn't invisible to everyone.
So when you look at the Saints' biggest needs out there, I do still
He
think
was 5'10", 180. He was 180.
Biggest needs out there. I do still think being able to go out and find some extra wide receiver depth talent.
New Orleans had been tracking him. The Saints basically told him, if you're still there after the draft, we're coming. So when the last pick is made and he's still standing, the Saints move fast. They sign him as an undrafted free agent.
He
and
was
the deal
undrafted.
even includes about $200,000 guaranteed, which is the quiet NFL way of saying, we're not bringing you in to be a camp body. But the timing is brutal. He's still rehabbing, still trying to prove the knee is real again. And early on, he's cut, then brought back to the practice squad. So now his career isn't about highlights.
He got
It's
cut
about patience.
and got brought
Very
back.
close. You know, it's coming. Each week that I've got a chance to be back there, I felt more comfortable. And yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit of time, but it's coming for sure.
It's about being ready for one moment. Because in the NFL, the door doesn't always open slowly. Sometimes it cracks for one play. And when Rashid Shaheed finally gets his first real shot, he doesn't ease into the
And
lead.
he did it versus
Week
Steelers.
6,
Nope.
Cincinnati. They hand him the ball on
Cincinnati.
a jet sweep. And the first thing you notice is the angle math. Defensive players are taking pursuit paths that work against normal humans. Against him, it's useless. He hits the edge, flips his hips upfield, and turns one clean crease into a 44.
Versus the Bengals, he went 44 yards. Touchdown.
This is Rashid Shaheed, and Shaheed breaking inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown.
Of course, he did it versus the
That's
Bengals.
a fluke. The next week makes it worse. Against Arizona, he catches his first NFL reception.
Hangs in the pocket.
That's why I said the league, bro. It be so much talent on teams, and they just don't get opportunities like that. Like, it's so hard to come past the opportunity and just You gotta sit there and be patient and wait your turn. When you finally get them opportunities, though, you gotta play the best.
Yards for a touchdown. So now the league has a problem because you can't ignore a guy who enters the NFL, then turns his first catch into 6. By the end of his rookie year, he's averaging 17.4 yards per catch, leading the team because that's what he is at his core, a field tilter.
He will throw it. And he's gonna
They really had Taysom Hill throwing bombs on.
The kind of player who doesn't need volume to hurt you. He needs one lapse, one bad angle, one safety who blinks. But flashes don't automatically become a role in the NFL because now defenses have tape, and now coaches have expectations. So 2023 becomes.
Bro, I wonder did that Alvin Kamara, did he got injured this year? He must have tore his ACL or something. I ain't hearing him this year. Oh.
Do it when everyone's looking. Early in the season, you get your answer. Week 1 against Tennessee, tight game, pressure moment. New Orleans needs one play that changes everything, and Shaheed delivers.
Hey, got the opportunity, made another play.
The kind of backbreaker that makes a defense feel like it played solid football and still lost anyway. Then comes the explosion game. Against Indianapolis, he posts 3 catches for 153 yards.
3 of them?
Do the math, it's insane. That's not moving.
Was that a catch, bro?
That's detonating the field. He adds a 58-yard touchdown.
They had Michael Thomas still on the team.
When Shaheed gets behind you, the play is already over.
Wants to go deep. He's got Shaheed out there. He's got
What?
And Shaheed in for the touchdown.
But the real
So how long he been in the
reason
league?
his career isn't just offense, it's special teams, because that's where speed becomes leverage. He takes a punt return to the house against Green Bay, and now the league can't keep him in the nice story category. He finishes the year as a first-team All-Pro
Pro Bowler.
returner and a Pro Bowler.
Saw my name pop up and went crazy. I was so excited I couldn't sit down for like 10 minutes.
At the start of 2024, it finally looks like the clean breakout.
Finally getting that recognition.
The first 6 games, Shaheed is cooking. 20 catches, 349 yards, 3 touchdowns. And the number that tells the real story is the efficiency. He's still ripping off chunk plays at 17.5 yards per catch.
I ain't. That boy JC Horror was bad.
It's the same theme. Every return feels like it could snap. At that point, he's sitting with the best punt return average in the NFL. So the league is back to the same problem. How do you defend someone who can score from anywhere? Then the season turns on something stupidly small, a meniscus tear.
Not a great time to be a Saints fan. And this is the news that you don't want to hear. Saints wide receiver Rashid Shaheed underwent meniscus surgery today.
Just one injury
Got injured
forces
again.
the decision every player hates, surgery. And the season is over. And this is where Shaheed's story gets different from the highlight reels. Because speed is the headline, but the real fight is durability. The part nobody clips for social media, rehab rooms, quiet days. And now he's back in that familiar place. Talented enough to scare defenses, but injured enough to keep the league wondering what he could have been with a clean runway. Which is what makes 2025 so shocking. Because Shaheed doesn't just come back. He comes back dominating. Through the first 9 games, he puts up 44 catches for 499 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then he gets one of those
came back
plays that
again.
reminds everyone what he actually is. An 87-yard touchdown, clocked at around 21.7 miles per hour.
Rattler to the air, looking deep down the field. Shaheed's got great speed. He's got it. Shaheed.
Oh, out of there. To the crib.
Touchdown.
That's not fast for a receiver. That's track speed in traffic. That's the kind of number that makes defensive backs check the jumbotron. And
Like, what was number 1 doing, bro? What was Delonte doing right there? Like, why are you looking back?
Outrun on national television. So now, teams aren't just watching his tape. They're asking, what would this look like on a roster that's actually built to maximize it? And on November 4th, 2025, Seattle answers the question.
With the Seattle Seahawks acquiring wide receiver Rashid Shaheed from the Saints in exchange for a 4th and 5th round pick.
That's a real price
4th
for a
and 5th?
player who was once undrafted, once treated like a question mark. And it says something simple. Seattle didn't see him as a luxury, but as a missing piece. And the best part, he didn't need time to fit in, because the second he puts on that Seahawks uniform, Shaheed starts doing what he always does, turning one touch into a swing so violent, it changes the entire game script. Against Atlanta in Week 14, Shaheed takes a kickoff back.
Y'all think he'd be crazy at running back? Well, he do go crazy on jet sweeps. I forgot about that. They played the Falcons.
He's named NFC Special Teams Player of the Week. And if that was the welcome, the next punch is even colder. Against the Rams, he rips off a punt return touchdown, a spark that helps drag Seattle into overtime and out the other side with a win.
San Francisco coming from behind in the championship game. Meanwhile,
wow. They was down 30-14. I forgot about this. That's crazy.
Stars notice it. Cooper Kupp reacts.
That did happen. They came back and won.
Joking that he's jealous because he wishes he had that kind of speed.
Yeah, he's cheat code. I'm so angry at him for being so fast.
But the true payoff, the moment this whole secret weapon label becomes undeniable, comes in the playoffs. January 17th, 2026, divisional round. Seahawks versus 49ers.
Why they just show Geno?
Kickoff. Shaheed catches it deep, takes 2 steps, and you can feel the
out of there. Kick it, trying to trip him and stuff.
He's gone. 95 yards. Touchdown.
A flag flies. Shaheed's going to take it all the way. Let's see if it stands.
The longest postseason.
But do y'all really think the Seahawks they gonna re-sign him?
Story in one play. A guy the league didn't draft.
Cause they gotta pay. I think JSN and
walking into the biggest moment
and
and turning the first snap into 7 points. Rashid Shaheed didn't become Seattle's secret weapon by being the loudest name. He became it by being the fastest consequence.
You have kind of like the do-it-all weapon in JSN, right? You've got the possession receiver in Cooper Kupp, and here comes the burner who's going to complement them, right?
He chose football when the safe path was track. He got overlooked, went undrafted, got hurt, came back, and still kept doing the same thing, turning one touch into points. So if you're building a contender, this is the kind of player you steal, because he doesn't need 12 targets to change a game. He needs one mistake. If you want more NFL transformation stories like this, subscribe to Strip.
This is a good little story, bro. He got injured, and then he chose football, and now he in a Super Bowl. Like, that's crazy, bro. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. We almost at 500 subs. I'm out.